Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
What's happening, ladies and gents? Emil Senek here with Real Sports Cards. We are live. Welcome into a little more Topps T206 action. This stuff is loaded. Our first 5-boxer was stacked. Let's make sure the second one is stacked as well. We are going to jump right into it here, guys. Let me know who's here hanging out with us. We have got our money mitt ready to roll. I have got our... Let's see, where are we at? Actually, first up, before we get ready to roll, let me pause that. I run a random for our hockey mixer coming up next. That one is all full. So there we go. I am going to grab our YouTube link real quick. And grab our break post. Still the 5th. There we go. All right. Let's see it here, guys. I'll switch you guys over to the desktop. 32 spots. Dice roll 4 or higher. And we're going 11 rounds. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Mike and Will up top. Big Buck Energy on the bottom. Save that. Grab our verification code. And we are good to go there. Mike and Will up top. Big Buck Energy on the bottom. Couple breaks left open for the night. We've got that high-end hockey. 13 left in our first night at the Polls Mixer. 14 left in Obsidian Soccer. And then those 2 for tomorrow. It is going to be a fun night, ladies and gents. It has been a fun night. Let's see what we can get into here with our Topps T206. It's a 5-carton break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some more, I need a new garbage bag here. We'll crack open each one of these 4 mini boxes. And let's see here. I've got my Topps T206 checklist up so I can tell you guys the odds on everything. Oz in the house. What's up, Oz? Here's the question. Question of the night, Oz. What do we got to do to get that Topps mixer full? What do we got to do to get that Night at the Polls mixer full? Let's see some heat here, guys. So I'll show you how we're going to rip it to make it easier. The hits are the top two on top. The rest we will go through. Well, there's our ink, obviously. That's why we're going through it. How about Heston Kjerstad on the Orioles rookie mini ink? And the O's here will be going to Orioles on the board to Big Buck Energy. The push-ups do work. They do work. Let's see. There we go. There is everything. So you can see there is just base there. Besides the ink, there's just base. I'll preface that by saying we're seeing one auto per carton here. So we can flip you guys through just a whole bunch of base. These minis all look sweet. Everything on the back there again is just the base 300 subject back. Alright, so it's all easy right there. And then we get into our parallels. Started off with Andy Pages. We'll check the back. The Piedmont back is the most common. 1 in every 1.8 packs. So Pages on the Piedmont back is the base. Then we've got the Old Mill. That is 1 in 5 packs. Old Mill Julio Rodriguez. We've got Roberto Clemente on a Piedmont back. And some of these are still going to sell even on the base parallel or on the base insert sets or base parallels. There's Old Mill, Stan Musial. Keep all the Old Mills in their own stack. There is Trevor Hoffman next up with the Polar Bear. Polar Bears are a fun one. I need that Pete Alonso Polar Bear back. Trevor Hoffman and the Polar Bear back is 1 in 7 packs. With Robin Yount, Sweet Caporro back. That is 1 in every 3 packs for Sweet Caporro. We've got Piedmont again. That is Bush for the Cubs. And last but not least, Cliff Lee, Sweet Caporro back. Going to the Phillies. So nothing too crazy there. But that is the gist of it, guys. We do that 4 times a box for 5 boxes. And that is our whole break. We're going to have all sorts of low-numbered stuff, different variations, and a lot of these guys are selling crazy well. All right, here we go. Again, I'll keep flipping through all the base just to make sure we're not missing anything crazy. There could be, you never know, the odds for an extra auto in there. And here we go with our parallels. There's Chipper Jones on the Piedmont back. We've got Jose Altuve, Sweet Caporro back. There is Paul Molitor, Old Mill back. And talk about Pete Alonso. How sick is that? We've got the Wood Mini Pete Alonso. Those are numbered to 20 copies on the Wood Pete Alonso for the Mets. That is awesome. Mets going to Big Buck Energy. Congrats, Buck. That's so cool. Such a great card there. Here's Austin Wells with a rookie Piedmont back. I'll sleeve up some of these rookie parallels. There is Ken Griffey Jr., Old Mill. We've got David Wright with the Polar Bear back. We'll see plenty of those. And Bo Bichette's for the Blue Jays. American Beauty is a different one. 1 in 15 packs. 1 in 15 packs on the American Beauty. To wrap up stack number 2. I mean, aren't the wood the wood stock so awesome? Looks like we got a canvas in there. This stuff is so sick. Topps.com exclusive. We just got this in. And yeah, we'll be ripping a decent amount of this stuff, I think, guys. I think we'll be ripping a decent amount of this stuff. There is Mark Teixeira on the Polar Bear back. Texas Rangers there. We've got Andy Pages, Old Mill. Yeah, and those are more common. I'll tell you when we get something a little bit more rare like that one. How about Marcell Ozuna with the Lennox back? That is 1 in every 50 packs on a Lennox back. That is a tough pull there. Marcell Ozuna for the Braves. Lennox back coming through. Bob Gibson, Old Mill for the Cardinals. Larry Walker, Sweet Caporo for the Rockies. There's Mackenzie Gore, and that is the little bit thicker. That is our canvas stock for the Nationals. And the Nats on a canvas, Mackenzie Gore. The canvas is numbered to 25 copies for the Nationals and Tugboat. There you go, Tugboats. There's Piedmont back, Rod Carew, and Jackie Robinson with an Old Mill back. I'm saying, Oz, we need the Polar Bear, Polar Bear. Number 4. There we go, guys. Let's see it. Luis Castillo, Piedmont back for the Mariners. And Emerson Hancock, speak of the Mariners, that is the Wood Mini. It'd be sick to do the entire Wood Mini set. Mariners are going to ATL Braves. Woodstock to 20 on Emerson Hancock. Here's Gavin Williams for the Guardians with a Piedmont back. There is Zach Geloff with an Old Mill back for the Athletics. Tim Raines with the White Sox. That is El Principe de Gales. And let's see. So we've had those Polar Bear backs. Those are 1 in 7. Principal de Gales is 1 in 10. So, of course, we'll sleeve those. There is Young Hoo Lee with the Giants on an Old Mill. Sleeve up some of those rookies as well. And how about J-Dob? This is the New Beginnings short print parallel. Unnumbered, but the New Beginnings. Those are 1 in every 13 packs on the rookie New Beginnings. I'm not gonna say a good amount, O'Keefe, but we do have it for sale in the store. Yeah, so we have enough to do both for breaks and in the store. So if you're gonna come in and rip some, we've got it. Last but not least, Alex Verdugo, sweet Caporro back for the Yankees. Let's go box number 2. I mean, it is a blast to rip. The upside is there because of, 1, how much low-numbered stuff you're getting, how much, rare stuff you're getting, and 2, how well the stuff is selling. People love this this T206 set every year. This is they've definitely done it better this year, too. All right. Here we are, guys. Carton number 2, box number 1. And how about Anthony Volpe ink? Those Yankees. That's sick. On card Volpe ink for the Yankees is going to ATL Braves. Can't sleep on those Yankees in this product, guys. They are absolutely loaded with a ton of different auto subjects and a ton of big names to chase parallels of. And Volpe is definitely one of those names. See the autos early here. And here we go. Cliff Lee, American Beauty. The American Beauty, 1 in 15 packs. There's our second one that we've seen here. And how about another Wood? That is Parker Meadows on the Wood Mini. Look at how many Wood Minis we have. Oh, a bunch of them. Wood Mini Parker Meadows for the Tigers. And Wood again, numbered to 20. I'll keep throwing up all those Wood parallels. We've got Polar Bear. There's Joe Torre for the Milwaukee Braves. Polar Bear backs are decently common. And how about Mookie Betts with the horizontal variation? We only saw one of these in the first 5-boxer. It was actually Mookie as well. Doubling down now, the Dodgers. See if we can see any extra. See if we can see any extras. And Mookie Betts for the Dodgers here will knock Mackenzie Gore on the canvas. There is Ellie De La Cruz with a Piedmont back. Of course, we're going to sleeve up the Ellie parallel. Teoscar Hernandez, Sweet Caporal, Hideki Matsui on the Piedmont back. And Corbin Carroll with an Old Mill for the Diamondbacks. Who else is here hanging out with us this evening, guys? Tuesday night, election night. We've been ripping all night long. It has been a blast. Let's go. Michael Bush on a Piedmont back for the Cubs. We've got Sammy Sosa, Sweet Caporal. Frankie Lindor with a broadleaf for the Mets. And the broadleafs here, guys, those are, where are they at? 1 in 25 packs with the broadleaf. So another tougher one. Mets with a great card. And how about another Wood Mini? That is Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly. I told you guys not to sleep on the Yankees. I told you not to sleep on the Yankees. And ATL Braves with the Don Mattingly Wood. We'll just throw them up there with Volpe. We can probably put the Yankees in the money mitt right now. There is Piedmont back, Chris Bryant. It's 1 per carton, Matt. Yep, 1 per carton. Marco Luciano, Old Mill rookie. And Ellie De La Cruz with the night game short print. And I've got to think those are pretty rare. Let me check the odds. I have not seen any yet. And night game variation is 1 in 158 pack odds. That is crazy. Night game Ellie De La Cruz. How sick is that? And look at Ellie smiling here. That is going to be our new money mitt hit of the break. And there we go. What are we going to knock here? We'll knock Heston Kierstead ink. And switch that up as we've got Bobby Witt Jr. And that is the name variation, the city name variation. They both say each have, so this says city name and night game variations each have 25 cards with 1 in 158 pack odds. That's crazy. Bobby Witt Jr. So instead of saying Royals there, it says Kansas City, which is the name variation. And yeah, I'd say the Royals looking good now. Bluto 300 with the KC Royals. Look that one up a little bit more so you can see it. That's really cool. That is really cool. Meadows will get the knock with the Wood. And yeah, we still got a lot left to rip here, guys. We still have a lot left to rip. So we'll just keep going one by one. Those are a little tough to rip, actually. We've got a sweet hockey value mixer coming up after this. And again, guys, last I checked was 13 spots left in that night at the polls Topps high-end mixer. Here we've got Josh Naylor, El Principe de Gales with the Guardians. I'm not even sure what that means, but I like it. There's Whitey Ford, Old Mill. We've got Yamamoto with the Piedmont back for the Dodgers. Make sure those rookies get sleeve. Mike Trout, Old Mill back. And here's Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. Piedmont back, Jackson Holiday. Mickey Mantle for the Yankees on a sweet Caporal. It's a sweet mix of new and old players as well. Eugenio Suarez for the Padres with a Polar Bear back. And Shota Imanaga with an Old Mill for the Cubs. One stack left in carton number 2. nothing else there. Let's see this last box. We've got Edwin Diaz, El Principe de Gales. For the Mets, Trevor Hoffman, Sweet Caporal. Kyle Harrison, rookie with the New Beginnings rookie for the Giants. Again, those New Beginnings with the change in background there. Lawrence Butler, Old Mill rookie. Mookie Betts, Piedmont back. There is Ketel Marte, American Beauty. Those American Beauties again. 1 in 15. Ketel Marte. Bryce Harper showing up with a Piedmont back. And Juan Soto with the Old Mill. We've got 3. We've got 3 boxes left. Let's keep on rolling. Alright, I see another wood. That's a good sign. Still 3 more autos left in this one. I want to see a big auto. There's one of ones in here too, guys. Never know what you're going to find. Here we got Ricky Henderson on a Polar Bear. Ricky Henderson on the board. Marcelo Ozuna, Old Mill. Matt Olson, Piedmont back. There is Gunnar Henderson, American Beauty. And the American Beauty, 1 in 15 for Gunnar. There's Reese Olson for the Tigers, Piedmont back. How about Babe Ruth with an Old Mill? Wilyer Abreu and New Beginnings. Wilyer Abreu for the Red Sox. What up, Eddie? It's going well. No complaints over here. We're having a good night ripping. And last but not least, nice Salvi Perez. KC Royals with the big dog. And the Woodstock to 20. Royals to Bluto, 300. There you go, Bluto. We're going to knock, let's see. We're going to knock Emerson Hancock. I'm going to keep Salvi Perez up there. I like that one. Mike, let's do it. We need some schemes for you. That's exactly what we're looking here for, my man. Let's see, where's that auto at? Where's that auto at? Nothing there. Back into it. Lugo on the Piedmont back. There's Gary Carter, Sweet Caporal. Chris Sale next up, Piedmont back. And there's some Paul Skeens asking you shall receive. Paul Skeens with the Old Mill red border. The more Skeens, the better, obviously. There we've got Reese Olson, El Principe de Gales. Can someone look this up? Can someone look this up and tell me what that means? Ryan Sandberg, Sweet Caporal, Orlando Cepeda on the blank back, and that is just a straight blank back. Orlando Cepeda, and that is numbered to 10 for the San Fran Giants. Blank back 10 copies. And that is kind of nasty. The Giants. Oz, where you at, Oz? That's sick. Down goes Salvi Perez. Up goes the blank back Cepeda. And then we've got Willie Stargell on the Old Mill. What, Eddie, did you hit something cool? Hopefully. Oz, you might not be able to say anything bad about me in the future ever again after tonight. Just crushing it with the Giants here in T206. And that's a sweet one. John Kruk for the Phillies. On card, T206 ink, the Phillies. Another great one. Awkward #1 with a John Kruk ink. As we've got a whole bunch of our other base. Finally get our auto there. And here we go. Tom Seaver. With the Mets on the broadleaf. Those broadleafs are tough again. 1 in 25. There's Ozzie Smith. Sweet Caporal. Carlos Correa, Piedmont back. Paul Molitor with the Sweet Caporal. Adley Rutschman. How about another broadleaf in the same box? I like it. Adley Rutschman, broadleaf for the O's. There is Yamamoto with an Old Mill. What a 1909. Oh, sick. I want to see. I haven't seen any of those old tickets. There's Palmer on the Piedmont back, and Sweet Caporal, Irvin for the Giants. Yeah, you're right, Oz. It's gonna feel weird without all three of those. I'd say if you had to trash any of them, my ranking is gonna be me first, Ford Proctor second, and Wade Meckler last. Wade Meckler's kind of off limits. Yeah, this is a fun one, Eddie. Like I said, this is a fun one. Not crazy expensive, and you get a whole lot of stuff in every box. All right, here we go. There is Piedmont back Pena for the Rays. Bush, Sweet Caporal. There we've got Pedro Martinez on the Polar Bear for the Expos. Little old school Pedro. Little old school Pedro. There is, oh, that's awesome for the Red Sox. Ted Williams with the canvas, numbered to 25. Red Sox to Eddie. Let's go, Eddie. Ted Williams canvas. You can see kind of the canvas design there. Ted Williams canvas. There is Marcelo Zuna for the Braves on the Piedmont back. Kiner on the Sweet Caporal. Whitey Ford, Piedmont back. And Ted Williams, Old Mill. 2 boxes left here, guys. 2 boxes left. And we need to get that voting break full. So what I am going to do, I'm going to do the same thing that we did on a couple of our, let's see, I'm going to do the same thing that we did on a couple of our other breaks tonight. We are going to add the 3-spot giveaway. The 3-spot skunk protection on that one. So now we are down to only 10 spots left there, guys. That's it. Second there. All right, that 3-spot skunk protection has been added, guys. And then we are going to pull the hockey mixer right now. Unfortunately, not a ton of movement on that one. And then let's see, we've got Obsidian Soccer that we are going to discount a bit more and get that thing full for tonight. All right, there we go. Just did discounted some more on Obsidian Soccer, and looks like now 9 spots left. Looks like now 9 spots left in that Topps mixer. Don't miss out there, guys. And let's see, we still got 2 boxes left here. I'm going to push back our timing. We'll rip hockey at 12:45. Probably closer to 12:30, but we'll just push it at 12:45. And then after that, we'll go live with that Topps mixer at 1:15. With 9 spots left now. And then Soccer will go live at 2. So there we go. There's our plan for the evening right now. We are all adjusted and set. Let's get back into some T206. Thank you guys for waiting for me. 2 boxes left now. Right back in it. Let's go. You guys staying up with me all night tonight? We just switched up all that timing. It's been a fun night so far. There's Austin Martin on a Piedmont back. American Beauty Reese Olsen for the Tigers. And Tigers to G. There you go, G. American Beauty back. Cal Ripken. El Principe de Gales. Orioles to Big Buck Energy. So Orioles have more than just rookies in this too. Seiya Suzuki, Sweet Caporal, and Heston Kierstead shows up with our variation. And that is the New Beginnings parallel. Come on, Oz. It's early over there. It's still early. Young-Hoo Lee with the Old Mill for the Giants. There's Jason Varitek, Piedmont for the Red Sox, and Austin Martin, Old Mill for the Twins. Was it? You guys roll back the clocks too, right? I think everyone does that. Besides, it's only Arizona that doesn't roll back the clocks, I think. You still got 2 hours. You still got 2 hours before me. It's early. How about Lawrence Butler? The Athletics going to be going home with a sick one. The Athletics with that Lawrence Butler ink on the rookie auto. And who's got the Athletics? Herbert Mukai. Congrats, Herbert. That's awesome. That's a great card. Lawrence Butler is going to take the Jadon variation down. I was out in Ohio State, or I was out in Iowa State last weekend with my girlfriend's family watching football. Is why Titus took over for me. Double check that I went through this, or that Nags took over for me last Saturday night. And we were actually out at the bars that night, and time went back, so you actually get to stay out for an hour later. So it was a fun night, to say the least. There's Heston Kierstead on the New Beginnings. I'm not sure if my body is still recovered from that. There is Shea Langliers with a canvas, but kind of makes me want to make sure I go out every single fall back the clock. There's Shea Langliers on a canvas for the Athletics. Andrew Abbott, El Principe de Gales. It's like I gotta mark that night every single year to make sure that I'm out. There's Sandy Koufax on the Old Mill. We've got Young-Hoo Lee with a Piedmont back. I didn't even realize it till it happened. I was like, oh, this is kind of awesome. Adrian Beltre, Sweet Caporal. Ryan Howard, Piedmont back. And Ichiro with the Old Mill. Eddie, that's a great idea. I think I have a shot right now. I'm tracking the votes here. It looks like Minnesota's kind of split. So with all the Trump and Kamala battling back and forth, I think I have a shot to sneak in there and win something. That's really funny. Yeah, the best parts, I guess the funny thing about talking about that with your wife is so I was there with my girlfriend's little sister went to Iowa State, which is why we were down there for the football game and going out to the bars and stuff. So she had met up with a bunch of her old college friends. And my girlfriend doesn't love staying, like she's kind of a morning person. Like she just doesn't really like going out like that. There's a polar bear, Thurman Munson. So she stayed out till about like 12:30 or so. And then it was just me and her sister and all of her sister's friends that were out at the bars. And so we had plenty of fun stories to to tell her the next morning when she woke up. There's Old Mill, Al Kaline. Piedmont's Emmanuel Classe, Reggie Jackson on the Sweet Caporal, and J-Rod with the Old Mill, followed by Tim Raines on a wood. I like it. The Chicago White Sox. Tim Raines, number 220. Tim Raines, number 220. There is Vladdy Sr. El Principe de Gallus. And Gunnar Henderson on the Old Mill. Yeah, my first time out in Ames. Their football experience and tailgate experience was A1. Their going out scene was a ton of fun. I had a blast. It will not be my last time down in Ames, Iowa, that's for sure. All right. And here we go. Last mini box of box number 4. There is Derek Jeter on a Piedmont back. And Reggie Jackson with the wood mini. I like it. I like it. Yankees. Going to ATL Braves. She was actually, yep. I think she caught Purdy for a year, if I remember correctly. Maybe more. I forget exactly how long, but yeah, she's a massive Brock Purdy fan. And Tyrese Halliburton was there at the same time also. So she's a Halliburton fan too. It's cool to see both those guys come out of Iowa State at the same time. There's Broadleaf going down. Jared Jones on the Broadleaf 1/25 packs. And Sweet Caporal Joe Morgan with Frankie Lindor on a polar bear. That's the wrong Met. That's the wrong Met. I've never seen so many 49ers jerseys in one spot before that wasn't San Francisco. Old Mill with the Spencer Steer. Andy Pajes, Piedmont back. And Kyle Tucker with the Old Mill. It is, it's safe to say... It's safe to say that they love Brock Purdy down there. All right, guys. Last box mojo. At least it's the right team. Give me that polar bear here. That's probably going to be one of the biggest cards in the product. The polar bear. Let's see what we got. Good luck, guys. There is Jason Dominguez on a rookie Piedmont back. We've got Ken Griffey Jr. Old Mill. There's Bartolo Colon. El Principe de Gales for the Angels. That's awesome. There we've got Mark Teixeira on the sweet Caporal back. There's David Wright, Old Mill. And Corbin Burns with the canvas for the Orioles. 25 copies. That one should be a 101. They should only have one of them. I agree. And then we've got Corbin Burns on the canvas. How about Jim Cott for the Twins, Piedmont back. And Corbin Carroll, Old Mill. Three boxes left. One auto to go. Boxes left and one auto to go, and our last auto is Cincinnati Reds. How about Noelvi Marte for the Reds? Going to Abraham Pomales. Noelvi Marte Mini Ink is going to do it for Ink, and now we go parallel searching to end it. Still no 101s yet. We're looking. Still no 101s yet. There's Christopher Morel, Piedmont back. Jim Cott, and how about the rain check ticket? That's awesome. Minnesota Twins. 1909 ticket stub. 15 copies of these. The Twins going to Graph Hockey. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. Rain check. 1909 World Championship ticket. I love that. And let's see. That will knock. How about this? They're mini, so we can put more than one up on. We can do that. We can cheat a little bit. There is Piedmont. Tyler Glass now. Frank Thomas, Sweet Caporal. Sedan Rafaela with the Polar Bear. There is Josh Gibson, Old Mill. We've got Carlton Fisk with another Lennox back. How about the Lennox back there? Carlton Fisk, Boston Red Sox. Eddie with the Lennox back. 1 in 50 packs. There you go, Eddie. And Brent Rooker, American Beauty. 1 in 15 packs on the American Beauty. 2 boxes left. Let's see. There's Ralph Kiner, Piedmont back. We've got Craig Biggio, Old Mill back with a little Wyatt Langford, New Beginnings. Nice one, Rangers. Wyatt Langford, New Beginnings with Paul Skeens. Let's go. Wow, that's a big one for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Paul Skeens 1909 ticket stub. Numbered to 15 copies. That is a monster right there. And that is definitely taking our money, Mitt. How sick of a card is that? The Pirates to Mike Jr. Griff. Mike, where you at, my man? Whew. That is crazy. That is crazy. What a great card there. The last, second to last box coming through for us. Nolan Jones, Piedmont back. Bobby Witt Jr., Old Mill. We've got Nolan Ryan, a little throwback for the Mets on the Piedmont back. And Trey Lipscomb, Sweet Caporal. Don't need much else after that box. Yeah, that's a big one right there. That's a big one right there. And let's see how we're going to end this, guys. With a handful more parallels. We've got AJ Smith-Shawver with another Lennox back. My goodness. Another Lennox back. AJ Smith-Shawver rookie. Again, those are 1 in 50 for the Braves on this one. Colton Cowser, Sweet Caporal. Sleeve up Colton Cowser. We've got Mookie Betts, American Beauty, Mookie Betts. 1 in 15 packs for the Dodgers. There is Joe Morgan with a nasty canvas. Mike, I got you, my man. Congrats. Such a sweet one. Joe Morgan on the canvas, Cincinnati Reds. Reds going to Abraham Pamalis. Next up, Spencer Steer. Polar Bear, Spencer Steer. With the Reds. Here we've got another horizontal action variation. Shota Imanaga. Chicago Cubs with Shota. And the rookie design, or the rookie horizontal variation. Cubs to Matt O'Keefe. There you go, O'Keefe. And then we've got Clayton Kershaw, Piedmont back. And Eddie Matthews, Sweet Caporal back to wrap us up. That is going to do it here, guys. Appreciate you as always. And that was a fun one. I need your guys' help to close out this last break. 9 spots left in our Topps Night at the Polls mixer. And 11 spots left in our Obsidian Soccer half-base pick your team. Let's get those things filled up tonight, guys. Cannot add anything else to the Topps one. We've got the 3-spot skunk protection in that one, so jump in there. And some big discounts in Obsidian Soccer to wrap us up. And let's go through and recap this one, guys. We've got Piedmont backs, Andy Pajes, Roberto Clemente, Michael Bush, Chipper Jones, Rod Carew, Luis Castillo, Gavin Williams, Hideki Matsui, Michael Bush, Chris Bryant, Mookie Betts, Bryce Harper, Matt Olson, Reese Olson. That is, I forget what his first name is. Lugo, Chris Sale, Carlos Correa, Jim Palmer. That is Pena for the Rays, Marcelo Zuna, Whitey Ford, Austin Martin, Jason Varitek, Ryan Howard, Emmanuel Clase, Derek Jeter, Andy Pajes, Jim Cott, Christopher Morel, Tyler Glasnow, Ralph Kiner, Nolan Jones, Nolan Ryan, and Clayton Kershaw. On the Piedmont backs, those are 1.8 packs. Sweet Caporal backs are 1 in 3 packs. We've got Robin Yount, Cliff Lee, Jose Altuve, Larry Walker, Alex Verdugo, Teoscar Hernandez, Sammy Sosa, Mickey Mantle, Trevor Hoffman, Gary Carter, that is Ryan Sandberg, Ozzie Smith, Paul Molitor, Irvin for the Giants, Michael Bush, Ralph Kiner, Seiya Suzuki, Adrian Beltre, Reggie Jackson, Joe Morgan, Mark Teixeira, Frank Thomas, Trey Lipscomb, and Eddie Matthews. Next up, old mailbacks are 1 and 5. We've got Stan Musial, Julio Rodriguez, Paul Molitor, Ken Griffey Jr., Andy Pajes, Bob Gibson, Jackie Robinson, Zach Geloff, Corbin Carroll, Marco Luciano, Whitey Ford, Mike Trout, Lawrence Butler, Juan Soto, Marcelo Zuna, Babe Ruth, Willie Stargell, Ted Williams, Austin Martin, Sandy Koufax, Ichiro, Al Kaline, Julio Rodriguez, Gunnar Henderson, Spencer Steer, Kyle Tucker, Ken Griffey Jr., David Wright, Corbin Carroll, Josh Gibson, Craig Biggio, and Bobby Witt Jr. With that, we've got the Polar Bear backs. 1 and 7 packs on the Polar Bear backs. There we go. Trevor Hoffman, David Wright, Mark Teixeira, Joe Torre, Suarez for the Padres, Ricky Henderson, Pedro Martinez, Thurman Munson, Frankie Lindor, Sedan Rafaela, and Spencer Steer. With the El Principal backs, 1 in 10. Tim Raines, Josh Naylor, Edwin Diaz, Reese Olson, Cal Ripken, Andrew Abbott, Vladdy Sr., and Bartolo Colon. American Beauty back are 1 in 15 with Bo Bichette, Cliff Lee, Ketel Marte, Gunnar Henderson, Reese Olson, Brent Rooker, and Mookie Betts. Broadleaf back 1 in 25. We've got Francisco Lindor, Tom Seaver, Adley Rutschman, and Jared Jones. Lennox back is 1 in 50 packs. So sweet. Marcelo Zuna, Carlton Fisk, AJ Smith-Shawver. Canvas stock is 25 copies. We've got Joe Morgan, Corbin Burns, Shea Langeliers, Ted Williams, Mackenzie Gore out of 25. Woodstock number to 20. Reggie Jackson, Tim Raines, Salvi Perez, Emerson Hancock, and Austin Meadows. Followed by, what's next here? We've got the New Beginnings variation. Wyatt Langford, Heston Kierstead, Jason Dominguez, Heston Kierstead, Willie Abreu, Kyle Harrison. We've also got Paul Skeens on an Old Mill red. And then some other more base type rookies. We've got Austin Wells, Jung Hoo Lee, Ellie De La Cruz, Yamamoto, Jackson Holiday, Shota Imanaga, Yamamoto, Jung Hoo Lee, Jason Dominguez, and Colton Cowser. Which will bring us to some ink. We've got Heston Kierstad, Noelvi Marte, and John Kruk. And to our showcase, guys, we've got, we'll start it off with Lawrence Butler, rookie ink for the Athletics. Athletics going to Herbert Mukai. We've got Polar Bear Pete Alonso on the wood mini. Number 220. The Mets will be going to Big Buck Energy. The wood, Don Mattingly to 25, and Anthony Volpe mini ink. Yankees with a great break going to ATL Braves. Next up, how sweet is this? Jim Cott on the 1909 ticket stub. 15 copies of that one. Twins going to Graph Hockey. We've got Bobby Witt Jr. on the city name variation. 1 in 158 pack odds. The Royals with a sick one of Witt going to Bluto. We've got 2 horizontal action variations. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers and Shota Imanaga, rookie for the Cubs. Dodgers to Kevin Fielder. Cubs to Matt O'Keefe. We've got Orlando Cepeda on the blank back, numbered to 10. San Fran Giants going to my man Oz Waltz. What I thought was going to be the money mitt was the Ellie De La Cruz night game variation. Ellie De La Cruz night game variation. The Cincinnati Reds. 1 in 158 on the pack odds there. But our money mitt is going to be Paul Skeens with the rookie 1909 ticket stub. How sick is this? Numbered to 15 copies, the big dog for the Pirates is going to Mike J.R. Griff. Mike, congratulations, my man. That wraps us up, guys. I'll be live again here with hockey shortly, and we'll see you guys back here again. I need your help to fill that thing up tonight. 9 spots left in our top